Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. I'm on for Secondhand Sunday. Yay! I did head out yesterday and hit a whole heap of secondhand stores here. I'm going to do a bit of oversharing here. You know you're getting old when the doctors want to regularly check all of your orifices. And I had to have a very uncomfortable procedure done. And yeah, I thought after that I was going to treat myself. So TMI, Nat, TMI. But I just thought it was funny because, yeah, you sort of cruise through life and then you hit this certain age where you go through your midlife crises and everything starts breaking down, and then all of a sudden you've got to have these constant tests and stuff, and it gets very annoying. So feeling a bit like an old duck these days. So anyway, I'll get on with it. Sorry about that. Sometimes you've got to keep it real. Yeah, so I got this Semco smocking instruction book. Also Bulgarian smocking. Ooh, laid pleating, lingerie embroidery and faggoting. So, lovely old book. I can't help but grab these whenever I see them, if they're cheap. Oh, yeah. I've seen all this before, but yeah, love the pictures. So, they're such a great size. A little golden book. I don't get a lot of them now. Although I did get a couple more today, but you'll probably see that next week because I think this lot is going to be enough for today's video. My little golden word book is pretty beaten up. Copyright 68. But yeah, the real vintage ones I tend to grab. Titles, if I don't have them, I'll grab them, unless they're sort of like the Disney ones, and I'm not that interested in those sorts of ones. Patterns, Woolcraft, Practical Guide to Knitting and Crochet. I really just like the cover of this one. Again, it's quite beaten up and dirty and that, but I love the lambs and the little girl shepherd. I love that picture too, so just for that I really liked this. But you have the old papers and the old pictures. Aren't they gorgeous, ladies? Paragon knitting book. I have a little second-hand shop across the road from me, which I always forget to go to. So while it was in my head, I thought I would go there, and they have this sort of thing very cheap. So made the most of it. Reminds me of Shirley Temple with those curls. Won't you be my sweetheart? So cool, this old stuff. There were these, I think I went to four secondhand shops. Not a lot around, but I always find something. Die cut letterhead, 25 sheets. But I really like the colour and the patterns on this to fold and put in my journals. Pitman's commercial typewriting, yay! I did have two of these. I did sell one to a friend. Or give them one, I can't remember either way. So I only have one. I kept like the oldest one I had, which is very much like this one. So I was rapt to find another one. A bit more expensive than I'd like to pay, but you don't see a lot of them. Not this old in this style, so I wanted to grab it. And it's still got the string on it too, which is really cool. So I'll probably reuse the cover for a journal with some of the pages within, and then the pages for other journals and that. So I just love the style of this and the rust on it. Age spots. So it's a 1953 one, this. 7th Australian edition. So I will turn it that way. Love these pictures. They are just gorgeous. I did put a few of these pages in one of my previous journals not long ago. Don't ask me which one, but yeah, one of them. So you've got all your typewriter exercises. Yeah, these are beautiful, these old pages. I think it was Deb at String and Scissors who used a lot of these pages to make ephemera at one stage. Now, I think it's meant to go that way. Actually, I'm not sure which way it's meant to go, but I'll put it that way. Love that. There was this, what do you call that stuff? I want to say tassel, but it's not tassel really, is it? Fringe. Love the colour. I'm not really keen on fringe, but I keep grabbing it for some reason. I have seen some people use it on their journals and layer it with other stuff, so. But yeah, I really like that colour. Some ribbon. Wasn't going to get it, and then I thought, hang on a minute, nice retro colours. So that can be for my retro journals. I've got some black safety pins. Just love the colour. I didn't realise they were black until I read it. Goes to show how much notice I take when I grab things. I think I better open it that way. They sort of almost look bronzish and that, but they'd be all right for your vintage journals. So I thought I'd grab those. It's not something I tend to buy new, this sort of thing, so if I see it in the second-hand shops, I'll grab it. There was this, I just like the packaging. It says Fairmont Resort Blue Mountain Sewing Kit, but I love the packaging. So it's got your little sewing kit in there. Some little cards. I've got a collection of these. I really love them. I think these were 20 cents each. I thought that was fair enough. So only because they're like the botanicals and butterflies. They're definitely worth it in my eyes. A pack of wedding invitations. I liked the size. They look vintage. Look at them. Yeah, they're a nice size for a wedding journal with a bit of embossing. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. And is that this looks different. Oh no, it's the same, it's just bent back the other way. Does it have envelopes? Yep. Nice cream shiny envelopes. There's a pack of zippers. And they're plastic. I thought these would be fun for dangles and embellishments for your sewing journals. All different colours of zippers. Something a bit different. Some more beaten up flowers. I think the previous two second-hand hauls I've done when I've been to this shop, I've grabbed some of their beaten up flowers. So get a collection of these. The shop across the road had these. I think they were 50 cents each for your block stamps. They only had a few and they were Christmas or cherubs, which aren't my favourite thing at all, but 50 cents for a block stamp that size, really, you have to get it. I mean, the price on it was $20.95, and it feels like it's in good nick as well. I quite like that one too. And then this little one. Got some more envelopes. I won't open these up, but aren't they sweet? Beautiful colour and picture. And then it's got the flower on the back as well. I don't think it's a full pack, but it's still really nice. There was this. It's a photo album. I will take these inserts out and use them for storage. And then I'll reuse the cover for a little journal, I think. Now, the lovely Deb, which is Kip's Corner on YouTube, she made a postal themed little booklet for her design team project. It is amazing, and she used a cover that's sort of this shape. A lot more vintage than this one though, leather. And it looked absolutely awesome. So when I saw this, I thought, that's it, I must get that. So, CD sleeves. Yes, that's another thing I buy every time I go out as well, but great for storage of ephemera pieces and die cuts and that sort of thing. These are cool. They're notelets, 10 cards and envelopes, and they're aprons with barbecue on. I thought these would be cool in your retro cooking journals and that sort of thing. Aren't they fun? Look, it's even got the back of the apron there. Now, do they open? Yes. So those are heaps of fun. And then we've got the envelopes to go with, and some unknown, I think it's a, I don't know, it looks like a snake. Very old rubber band, like very, very old maybe. Just tip that out. Never know what you're going to find. So some beautiful cream envelopes to go with my plethora of envelopes. Labels, which I don't need, but I grabbed them anyway. I have a collection of labels too for altering in the future. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I certainly have enough stamps now to do some of that. And I like these because they're green. That'd be all right for my organisation as well. I always find weird stuff at this shop. I don't know what I'm going to get. But yeah, they're pretty cool. So I've got a few packs of those. I can reuse these too. I'm almost more excited about the packaging. We were a weird mob, aren't we? I'm liking that packaging. I might have to trace around that for future use as well. So I've got a few of them. Some bigger orange ones. Didn't even see those ones. I just grabbed the pile and ran off with them. So yeah, heaps of those. And then these labels, which are similar as well. 168 self-adhesive labels. So I'll have to put them with all my other labels that I've never done anything with. But you know, I am getting around to using a lot more of my stash lately, which has been great fun. So I'm sure I will use them. Now, next I will do... I have this jar of stuffs. Now, I was attracted by the leaves in there. I think they'd be awesome on a cover. So, do the chip, that was dangerous. And see what we've got. Oh, they're nice. So, we have a whole lot of those leaves. It looks like this one was an earring. Maybe it was an earring and necklace set or something. The earring's gold. These are silver. But there's a stack of those. So, yep, cool cover material. Then there are a couple of badges. I think they're Hello Kitty. Where's the other one that I saw there? That one's definitely Hello Kitty, and that looks like it. I'm not sure what I'll do with these. These are huge beads. Bit big for my liking, but you never know. Spare buttons. It's come off of a bracelet, just a gold piece. Love this random stuff. This looks very vintage. Some sort of closure maybe. Or a button thingamy thing. One of them things. That's an earring, a screw-on earring. That's very old. That's nice. Another button. The other earring. Well, this is nice with the little leaves too. It looks like it was a brooch. Oh, look, rusty brooch. I'll send it to someone who likes rust, maybe. Christmas bells, they'll come in handy for something. When I want to annoy someone, I'll send them something with these on. My little closure pieces. Bit of chain. And there's another one of these buttons, shirt button things. And then a whole lot of these pearl drop bead things, which are beautiful. So that was a nice bit of randomness. Okay, next we'll get on with the fabric pieces. Oh, I so don't need any more fabric, but I have no self-control when I find some nice bits. So across the road they had these packs for, I think they were $2. I mean, how can you say no to that for $2? In the other shops, you'd pay $2 just for one piece. So they're wrapped up nicely with a beautiful bit of ribbon. It's sort of colour-coded too, which is nice for our journals. Just nice scraps. Because they do craft making there and sell their crafts, and then they sell like their scraps and that as well. These are beautiful, actually. That one's patterned. That's a lovely autumnal pattern, that one. I love that too. That'd be great in a masculine themed journal. This one's more of a pink. And that one, definitely worth $2. And there was this bundle. So that was lovely. A doily, love it, purple obviously. Might use some of this in my witch's folio, which I shall get onto this afternoon. This one, I love the lady on this. I think it goes that way. This one to cut the little bits out of. Another bundle. Nice vintage fabrics too, by the looks. It's interesting. Pink samples there, lovely. Might keep some of these out as well. My little pink journal that has another project I need to get on with. Very nice. Some purple velour. I've probably already got some of this, but I don't know if I've got that purple. I think it was a cushion cover or something, pillowcase. And then in one of the other shops they had a stack of fabric and there was lots of blue florals. And looking at them all together made me think blue themed journal. So, and they are just beautiful. And there's stacks of them. And they gave them to me cheaper than they should have, which was lovely of them. But I am a good customer. Look how much there is. I'll have to chop them up. pass some along. And then there was this, which is just this. I have some curtains that are sort of like this, which I've got in my cupboard for crafting. This one's a little different though, but I just love it retro-ish. I forget what you call this stuff that's all puckered like that, but it's that stuff. Nice pattern. And then in one of the shops there was vintage wrapping paper in this shoebox, and I was rifling through it and trying to figure out which ones I wanted, and it was just really difficult to do. So I just grabbed the box, took it to the thing and said, would you be willing to sell this, you know, give me a price on the whole box. So they said $5, I think, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. So, and it is all crinkled and that, but I'd rather the crinkled vintage stuff than their new stuff. And someone's been cutting bits and pieces out of it. I don't know if I'd use all of it, but oh my goodness, there's a lot more than I thought. So I grabbed it all. Oh, look at this. It's a paper bag. Remember someone too nice to forget with greeting cards, gift wraps, gift ties by Sands. That is awesome. I love it. Arndale Book Centre. What is in there? Oh, lovely. That's a nice surprise. The little vintage gift tags. Oh, that's lovely. And you can tell they're very vintage just by the packaging. I never used to have the courage to ask shops, like, you know, will you give me a price on the whole lot and that. So I'm glad I do now, because they're usually very thankful to get rid of it. So we'll have a quick look. I've got some tissue papers, some cellophane with some purple flowers on, some plain stuff, that's newer style. Sorry, it is a bit glary. Vintage Christmas papers. These are like foil papers. Not sure I'd use those. Oh, this is cute. But when you're doing December dailies and stuff like that, I find the old wrapping paper fun to use and that sort of thing. That's gorgeous too. I have made little bags and pockets with vintage wrapping paper and journal before. I think it was my last Christmas journal I did do that sort of thing in. And it was all wrinkled and that, and still had the old sticky tape on it, but I thought it looked really nice. Jelly beans. Oh, purple and green. I'll have to do something with that for myself. I did decorate once for Christmas when I moved into this new place, and it was purple and green themed. They'll be nice in my princess journal. Lots of solids. Look, this is brand new. It hasn't even been used. That's nice too. That's kind of cool. And christening one. That's very cute. 21st birthday. So stacks of that. Scrapbook paper by the looks. That's very nice too. Getting there. Envelope. Kitties. And I need a tub just for my wrapping paper now. This is a brand new pack of bags. Or is it just one bag? It might just be one purple bag. Let's have a look. Oh, I think that you call that flocking. It's sort of like material embossing. That is so nice. Not sure what this is. Wrapping paper for your bag. It's tissue paper. Really nice smooth tissue paper. That is super pretty. Little chickens. That's really cute. Macarons. This is nice. More tissue paper. Vintage tissue paper. Look, some brown yucky sticky tape that we all love. So that is it for that haul. I hope you enjoyed looking through that with me. That was great fun to get out and do that. Just what the doctor ordered. So take care of yourselves, be good, and I will see you again soon. Bye.